Hey fish people, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a fish food, something I regularly feed to my guys, the Hikari Sinking Wafer. Now the Sinking Wafer here by Hikari is for your cories, your loaches, and your other bottom feeders for all you bottom feeder keepers out there. It's basically been designed and created with their feeding needs in mind. And it's also going to have the added benefit of being a fast sinker. So you're going to throw this in your tank, it's going to sink to the bottom. That way your bottom feeders aren't going to be as outcompeted for food. So if you're running into the issue of your top dwellers always eating all the food before it has a chance to get to the bottom, and then your cories and others are SOL, this is a good option for you to try. It's considered a small, soft disc. It's not very big. It's only about the size of my pinky nail. Here, I'll see if I can. So it's very small there. Yeah, it's only about the size of my pinky nail, so extremely small. This food contains things like fish meal, silkworm, dried seaweed, fish oil, krill meal, spirulina, garlic, along with several other ingredients. I'll put it all on the screen for y'all. And as far as a crude analysis, we're looking at about protein of 36%, fat at 9, 4% fiber, 0.8 phosphorus, and then your various vitamin supplements also on screen for you. The different natural pigments of the ingredients in this food also lend it to be a natural color enhancer. They are, of course, a smaller wafer, so if you have bigger bottom dwellers, bigger catfish, bigger plecos, big giant cories, you might go through this a lot faster than someone like me, who only keeps a small amount and smaller sized cories. Now, personally, I do feed these to my corridors mostly. It goes in my community tank a couple times a week during my regular feeding regimen, just to make sure they are getting more food. I do know they get some of the, what's left over, but I just want to throw these in, make sure they get that extra kick in their diet. I do also feed this to my two-spot catfish and all the various loaches I have. I have noticed, the rams and the other fish pecking at them. But again, these sink very quickly. So the other fish aren't going to get a chance unless they swim all the way down to eat these. It's more, again, for your bottom fish. And the cool thing about this food is that it's a balanced mix of your veggie-based and your protein-based foods. So it's got a nice mix of the two. So if by some chance this was the only food you could get for your bottom dwellers, you could get away with just using this. And they still get a nice rounded diet in there with just this food. You might also notice that the color might be different from one batch to the other. So if you get one of these, you end up liking it. If you go back and get a second one, the color of the food just might be different because the ingredients, when they add them, are going to all look different when they get added in there. Another cool little fact about this is it's been designed to not dissolve like other foods will right away. So if you're someone that feeds midday or right after you eat dinner, if you have more nocturnal fish, this is going to hang around longer on the bottom of your tank and give your nocturnal feeders a chance to also get at some of this food while it's still intact and not just a pile of mush at the bottom of your tank. So overall, this is a great food to have on hand for your bottom feeders, your cory cats, your loaches, your things of that nature. If you're looking for a food to add into your community feeding regimen to make sure they get something extra in their diet, I would definitely suggest you go out and try the Hikari Sinking Wafer here. And if you're a crazy cory person that just got a bunch of corridors and tanks, it's a quick, easy thing. You just pop it open, you throw a couple pellets in there, you're golden and good to go. As always, thank you all so much for watching the video and for the continued support. Remember to hit that like button. Leave a comment, down below. Let me know if you have fed the Hikari Sinking Wafers here. What did you think of them? Did your fish like them? Did your fish hate them? And I'll see you guys in the next one.